Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Breeze coming to show you the new NBA 2K16 tip. Today is going to be showing you my team's Pro-Am defense and how we lock down teams on a consistent basis. Now, before we get into that, guys, I'm just going to show you the team that we're going up against in this first video so you can see we're not going up against complete bums. We're going up against Slime Season. This team had 76 wins with a 92 win percentage, so they had a record of around 76 wins and 6 losses. So we knew going into the game that we had to be pretty much on our game, and we were going to have to actually, put in work to make sure that we blew this team out and came away with the results that we wanted. So as you're going to see going into this game right away, we're running the defense that I showed you guys in an earlier video in one-on-one games, which is a 3-2 trap. So obviously, guys, when you're running this in the Pro-Am or as a team, it's going to be a lot harder to run. It's going to take a lot of practice and a lot of chemistry. But once you get it down, you'll start locking down teams. Basically, guys, you want to run a 3-2, and to run a 3-2, you just simply run a 3-2. You don't actually call it through the play calling system, nothing like that. You just run a 3-2. You tell your boys where to go. Typically, you want your power forward or your second best rebounder down on the bottom right zone, and then the bottom left zone, that's where you want your center. And then you want 2 of your best wing defenders on the wings, and then you want your point guard in the middle zone up top. Now, what you're going to notice is in a lot of these clips, I'm pretty much the most versatile defender as the point guard. Since I'm playing that top zone, I'm relying on my teammates to pick up my zone if I leave it, because a lot of times I'm leaving it and I'm going down low to try to strip big men. I'm going down low to cut someone off because I see that they're open, and let's say I see that Chaz has to pick up Flawless's zone in the paint because Flawless had to go play someone in that left corner on the 3-point line. I'll then rotate down into Chaz's zone to make sure that that corner is not open. If I see a player in that corner, if I don't see a player in that corner, then I'll just leave Watto to play the wing and the corner, and I'll just stay up top and I'll play help D. But it just all depends. If you're the point guard on your team, you're doing the most work. You're always making reads, and you're looking to see where the offense is going to go next with their pass, because it's all about predicting and knowing what the offense is going to do before they do it. And it's all about baiting too. You want to make sure that you're making a shot seem as if it's open when really it's not. Now, with the recent 2K patch, guys, double teams actually got back to OP status. A lot of times when you double team the other team, if you get them in a double team animation, will overthrow a lot of passes even with a high playmaker, and you'll get a lot of jump balls. So what we do is usually we double team the point guard or whoever their main ball handler is when he's coming up the court. Now, we usually double team once he gets to half court, and it all depends on what side of the court he comes up on. So say he comes up on the left side of the court, me and Dom, who plays that left wing zone, are going to double team him. Dom's going to cut off the baseline. I'm going to cut off the middle. We're going to double team him around the half court area, and we're going to force him to make a quick decision and a quick play with the ball. And say someone's in the left corner, we're going to have Floss go and play the left corner. If someone's in the right corner, we'll have Watto go play that right corner, or we'll have Chaz go play the right corner, and then we'll have Watto play the wing. And then basically once they make that pass, it's going to be too late because I'm already going to be rotating to wherever they threw the ball, and I'm going to be there to contest you, make you miss if you're open. If you're not open, then we're just going to double team you, and we're going to make sure you overthrow a pass, or we're going to make you make another quick decision. And you'll see that in a lot of these clips, guys. Just watch over this video multiple times. Obviously, this team had a pretty good record, and we pretty much shut them down. We held them to 54 points through 4 quarters, as you can see right here, and we really just locked them down. Now, obviously, the point of bringing this double team with this trap in this zone is to force them to make quick decisions and to create an illusion that something's open when really it's not. Now, obviously, one major part of this defense is getting steals within the double team. And you'll see a lot of times either we're going to strip the ball, we're going to tip down a pass, or we're going to get one of those animations where you're in traffic and you just lose the ball. And how you force a lot of those is by just staying on the side of their ball hand. So say me and the left wing defender, which would be Dom, bring a double team, and he's going up the sideline, so he's going to try to obviously move the ball back in towards midcourt, towards the top of the key area. If I'm already sitting in the top of the key area and I'm there to cut him off, and I move my body while holding LT or L2 into his ball hand, he's going to get one of those animations where even though I didn't press X to strip it, he's just going to lose the ball, because when you dribble in traffic in this game in the half court, and you just dribble the ball right into someone's body, you lose it. And a lot of times you'll get a lot of these steals, a lot of these loose ball steals within the double team. And that's how we get a lot of our steals, and you'll actually see a couple of those against Slime Season where he kind of just walks into me when I'm going to double team and he loses the ball. So keep that in mind. Always make sure you're paying attention to your angles, because your angles are everything with your double team. You want to make sure that you guys are both on completely opposite sides of the ball handler, and that's going to force a lot of double team animations, which is going to force them to have to make plays a lot faster than if you were just to both run up to the ball handler, because what you're actually doing is you're forcing him into a double team animation, which will force him to make a lot of overthrows, and it also opens him up to losing the ball very easily. Now, one thing that your team is going to have to focus on is your rotations and your chemistry. This is obviously the most important part, because it's not just about sticking to your zone the whole time. When you see that their offense is running a certain set to maybe pull in one of your zones or force both your big men to stay down low in the paint area, you need to be ready to make that rotation to the wing when your wing defender rotates to the corner, and then your other wing defender would have to rotate to the top of the key, which would force them to use a lot of ball movement to get it over back to the left corner. By then, your center would have to rotate out and play that corner. So if you guys understand what I'm saying, it'll make it a lot easier for you to get your chemistry down. Basically, there's just a lot of communication that has to go on, a lot of chemistry, and a lot of rotations. Once you guys get these down, you will be dominant with this defense. However, not many people can pull it off, and as of right now, my team is the only team that can pull this off on a game-to-game basis and lock down teams. So with that being said, guys, it's been Boy Breeze. I'm signing out. If you guys are really serious about running this defense, just know that you're going to struggle a lot when you're trying to get it down. You may even take a couple L's, but once you get this defense down, once you get it running, you will start locking down teams, and that is why Team Witness locks down teams on a game-to-game basis. So that being said, guys, this has been Boy Breeze. I'm signing out. More fire tips to come. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Peace.